Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And today we're going to be talking about what you should be doing when you get stuck at the 160 wall. So now if you guys watch my summoning video, the one that says I'm him, finally I did it, a new journey begins, that's the video where I finally pulled the last dupe I need of this character right here, the hero Laplace herself, and helped me get over the 160 wall. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I spent money, right? Not like a whale amount, not like $1,000, maybe just around $100, I want to say. If not, maybe a bit more, but definitely not more than $200 throughout this like collab and throughout this new event. I haven't spent more than that. If not, probably less than 100, if not just around there, right? But I spent money and it still took me a while to pass this wall. Now, you guys also got to remember, I already had characters 3 stars beforehand. I had Senti 3-star core 1, well, not core 1, she was 3-star beforehand, and I had Helm 3-star core 1 beforehand too, because when I first started, I spent again a lot of money and I went to go get dupes for her because she was the first banner unit, right? And she was hot and all that stuff. It was nice. And then Laplace was also a character that I spent money on, but I didn't go for the 3 stars. I went for the 2 stars. Polly was somebody, again, over time that I got dupes for. So essentially, I had Senti, Helm, and Polly already 3 stars. This was months ago, right? Senti, well, Senti was 2 stars. When I came back, I had a body from I got like a body selector body thing from the missions, and I picked her body, which made her 3 stars, right? So I already had Polly and Helm 3 stars beforehand, right? Months ago. Now the problem is this is going to be very hard for free-to-plays, right? To get past the 160 wall, right? Because essentially the best way of doing that is going to be through revise or the ordinary recruit. Technically, in terms of getting a single character 3-star, you have a better chance of doing it on the limited banners because you have a 50-50 chance, for example. So if I summon and I got an SSR, I would have a 50-50 chance of pulling this character or anybody else, right? So it's going to be easier for me to get this character 3-star, this solo character 3-star, than getting like a solo character on the ordinary banner 3-star, right? So when you get stuck at 160, there are some things you could do, right? Now, if you have no characters at 3-star, this video is not going to help you at all. I'm sorry, it's not. You're just going to have to hope that you can get at least one character 3 stars. But if you don't have a single character 3 stars, you're just going to have to be collecting materials, right? You're going to have to collect boxes, collect the cores, collect whatever you need to collect, right? Well, we'll keep this new one here. Collect whatever you need to collect and just keep them in your inventory, open them up, do whatever you need to do. So when you get to that point where you finally get a character 3 stars, you can just upgrade that one character. And that's essentially what you want to do, right? You don't want to just keep waiting and saving and saving. If you have a 3-star character, you don't want to be waiting and saving and saving and saving until you finally get all 5 characters 3 stars. I mean, I feel like you don't, right? Now it could be different for you. It depends on who you have 3 stars, really. But at the end of the day, if I have, for example, who's a bad character? Crow. Let's say Crow. If I had Crow 3 stars and she was the only one I had 3 stars, would I keep her at level 160 and not upgrade her more because she was bad? Or would I use the mats that I'm gaining over time, get her to like level 200, level 250, whatever, and then be able to clear content regardless of how bad she is, right? If she obviously helps you do damage to lesser enemies, then obviously she's going to be useful there regardless of if she's bad or not. It's called power skilling for a reason, right? So essentially, when you have one character 3-star and you have nobody else 3-star, you want to work on that character and get them to 200, right? So if you look here, my Senti is 180 while everybody else who's 3-star, let me filter it by limit break. If you look, my Senti is level 180 while everybody else is 167 or 166, right? If you guys notice, if you watch any of my videos beforehand, you would notice my Senti was level 196. The reason why she's 180 now is because over time I built and I put resources into my Senti while I was waiting to pass this 160 wall. Once I got past the 160 wall, I reversed her level, where you go here under her level, you click reset level. I reversed it and I split it evenly so I would still get more power than what I had before, right? If I have one character at level 190, or let's say 200, if I had one character at level 200 and everybody else is level 160, I will have less power. Okay, let me word it like this. I have less power if I have one character level 200 and everybody else level 60 than if I was to have a character, for example, 180 and everybody else level 166, right? Or 65, let's say, right? So that's the reason why I brought Senti back down levels, even though she was level 196, right? Now, in theory, I could always reverse all these characters' levels again, get her to level 200 just for the mission, and then reverse it again. But I don't want to really spend gems like that. But essentially, when you do get all 5 characters 3 stars, you probably want to take down, reverse the level and take the level down just by a bit. It doesn't have to be fully or complete even playing field. It could be if you want, right? But it doesn't have to. You could take it down and then split it evenly just to gain power, right? So if we look at my squad now, I'm at, I think this is my high squad here. Let me auto. 170 or 77k, basically 78k, right? Before I had what's it called? Before I got past the 160 wall, my power was 74k, right? And that's when Senti was level 196 and everybody else was level 160, right? Or I know that's what Polly and Haran on the team, they were again 3 stars already, so they were level 161. Polly was level 165, right? So as you guys seen, I had less power with a character who had more levels than everybody else, essentially, right? So you kind of want to split it evenly once you do get past the wall, but before the wall you probably want to start stacking. You don't want to you don't want to stack your mats in your box, right? If you have a character 3 stars, put those investments into that characters. It's only 10 gems to reset the level, so it's not gonna hurt you to do that, right? You get 10 gems from literally anything in the game, right? Even outposts, right? Let's see if I can get, like, from my bulletin board. Can I get gems? I didn't even check what rewards were there. Bulletin boards. Let's see. Yeah, look, that's 80 gems right there. Bulletin board, right? So you could do literally that, right? I highly recommend, if you get stuck at the 160 and you do have characters level 3 star, invest into that one character, even if they're not your best character, or they're a very bad character. If I have a very bad character at level 200, I'm going to be able to clear content regardless of how bad they are or not, because of power scaling, right? That's just how it works in any gacha game, right? If I'm level 200 and my mobs are level 100, regardless of how bad my character is, I will kill them, right? At the end of the day. So keep that in mind. That's what you should probably be doing once you get stuck at the level 160 cap, right? Now, again, if you have no characters 3 stars, this video is not really going to be helpful for you. You honestly have no choice but to stack up, because what else are you going to do, right? You literally can't do anything, and that's a big problem with this game that I doubt they're going to fix it, because it's been here since day 1 and they haven't really fixed it. And I'm sure people have been complaining about it since now, but it is very, very scummy, right? I've made videos on what you should probably do before time. Like, if you're a free-to-play watching this right now, a newer player, make sure you guys watch my guides to the wishes guide, or what to do, like the 160 ASAP video. Make sure you guys watch that so you guys can start prepping, right? You want to guaranteed have one character 3 star before you get to the 160 wall, regardless if you have to do that through a limited banner or if you have to do that through ordinary recruits, right? My bet is that you guys go on the limited banner and try to 3 star the character there, since it's going to be easier. You're guaranteed, I don't want to say guaranteed, but it will be a lot easier to 3 star a character on the limited banner than it will here, like I said before, right? So keep that in mind. But for now, that's gonna be my little tip for anybody who is either a free-to-play or a will. I mean, if you're a will, you could just spend money and try your luck to get out the free-to-play wall. do whatever you gotta do. But if you're free to play, this is definitely gonna be important, because if you have no characters 3-star, or if you do have a character 3-star and you hit the 160 wall, you don't want to let that hold you down, right? You can essentially keep going, right? When I got to the 160 wall, what I did was keep going. I invested into gear and stuff like that, so I could still upgrade my gear even though my power or my level wasn't going anywhere. Or like I said before, I invested into one character, which is Senti. Thankfully for me, I got lucky and it was Senti. I invested into one character to keep going, right? So that's what you guys need to basically be doing. Don't let the 160 wall hold you down. Again, I do understand it is very bad, but do not let that wall hold you down. Because at the end of the day, you could still push forward even if you don't have 5 characters 3-star. So definitely let me know what you guys think, and obviously make sure you guys read the comments and stuff, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people giving their opinion on a 160 wall, what you guys should do. And everybody in the comments always, like the older players or veterans or whales or whatever, they have great knowledge of the game, right? So they're probably going to share what they've done when they got stuck at the 160 wall, and if what I'm saying is not enough to help you, maybe what they're saying is going to help you as well in the comments. So definitely look out for all that stuff. But for now, this is going to be it. Let me end the video with Himeno, because where is she? I like her. Polly, and then Himeno, and then boom. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like I said again, or before, and thank you again for 500 subscribers. We're on the road to 1K. I'll see you guys next time out. Peace.